which meant it felt pretty good to get my morning try on. Down the ditch. So these are the old favorites, Mr. Black Beauty and Sir Dancer behind him. These are the best horses at the sanctuary. The oldest ones usually are the greatest because you can really trust them. They've been through plenty and they know that they've been here long enough to really trust me and trust all the people here, that no one's ever going to harm them, that they get to have a good time. Every time I see people and they see me, it means one thing, and they're ready. Look at these hungry faces. Hold on. Are you feeling impatient, Sultan? Can you please feed me, food lady? Whiskey, so handsome. Blue got a bath today. Looking fancy. Yes, you, Blue. All right, you guys, that's it. I've met all the horses. We've got Whiskey, Blue, Holly, Sultan, Dancer, BB, Danny, Cheetah, Goldie, Ember, Atticus, Jasmine, Targaryen, Titan. I didn't count. I don't know how many that is. But they're all beloved, and they are all happy and fed, and that's really what horses want. The way to a horse's heart is for sure through its stomach. So we feed really yummy hay here, lots of grain every day, tons of carrots, apples. It's good to give your horses live foods too, so things that are still kind of living. The hay that you get at a store, it's usually been baled for quite a while. It starts to lose its moisture content, and life is in water. So you just think about, you're kind of feeding them partially dead food. You want to give them some live stuff too and just even out, balance their diet. A lot of people worry that there's too much sugar in apples and carrots. Yes, apples do have a lot of sugar, so limit the treats, but still give them a gosh darn apple every once in a while. Apples have naturally occurring pectin, which binds with sugar and makes it so it's not quite as inflammatory of a response. And carrots, they have so much good going on there, and they're really not that high in sugar, so don't worry about carrots. Feed your horses carrots. They're anti-parasitical, anti-arthritic, and a delicious, yummy, live treat with vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E. Carrots are good. Horses like carrots for a reason. Trust them. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show, and if you're ready for a little more action, then head over to daintyrascaldancing.com. All the links are in the text below. Every subscription and every video download goes directly to Heart of Gold Sanctuary, my 501c3 nonprofit horse rescue, where we save lives. I believe we're over 50. We might even be over 60 now, because I just took in 7 more. So, I mean, not currently right now, like we've rehomed almost all of them. Some of them obviously will stay here forever, as we're also a sanctuary for those that I just don't feel right rehoming, either for they have like trauma that's pretty severe and they could be dangerous to someone else. A lot of horse abuse happens because people are afraid of the horse, and the horse is actually afraid of you, so it's defending itself, and sometimes it's on the offensive because of past traumas. And once you understand that, you can work with them, you can build some trust, and they come around and turn into lovely horses, but they certainly remember people. So while these horses may all be super friendly and trusting and wonderful around me, they may not be that way around all people. Sometimes someone comes over that reminds them of something they don't like, and they're downright mean, or they're terrified and they run away, or, you know, do something offensive. I'm like, oh, sorry, they're not usually that way. Something must have happened in their past that reminds them of that situation when you came over. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. If you want to make a sanctuary donation, you can donate directly at heartofgoldsanctuary.org. Me and the horses would certainly appreciate it. It was our tightest month ever after I decided to stop selling the vintage clothing. Unfortunately, with the shipping and the cost of buying the clothing, It just wasn't turning out to be profitable. So I am full-time on OnlyFans and DaintyRascalDancing.com. I also got my Patreon back, but they have really been prudes about what you are allowed to show. So it's fairly tame. Fairly tame. Don't go telling on me. And yeah, I'm going to be able to accept PayPal donations for the sanctuary, but they have made it very, very clear that there shall be no nudity involved in PayPal. No payments for anything regarding anything that could be considered as adult entertainment. So it's just Stripe for now. Soon it will be Google Pay and possibly some other options on DaintyRascalDancing.com. Of course, you can find me on OnlyFans. Just look up Dainty Rascal. I do have a free OnlyFans page. It's just a preview, and that is Dainty Rascal Free. And let's see, what else? Anything else? Still waiting on those vet results for Ember. Very excited to hear back. I will update you as soon as I know. And we're working on here. Let me just show you these kids real quick. Whiskey, hi baby. They all have their fly masks on because there's a lot of flies out right now. They can see through it, so everybody always worries that I'm being mean to the horses. I'm actually helping them out. Whiskey is still working on his hoovesies, growing them as fast as he can so we can trim them again and we can start to reshape them correctly, and then he will be good. And Miss Blue had a bath today. She also did a little bit of lunging work today, and she was actually very sound and forward, so that's exciting. However, you can see that her back, her spine, is not quite right. So we're having a body worker come and hoping that we can adjust her spine and her back conformation. She's got a nice belly on her, but it's all sunken down, which at a certain point, at a certain age, that's just how it's going to be. But we do our best to keep them exercised so that they can age gracefully and comfortably and keep muscle on their top line. Hey, good night, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.